One.
Welcome to the 2021 awards announcement. My name is Tony Martinez. As president of the National Ornamental and Miscellaneous Metals Association, I'd like to welcome you again to the 2021 NOMMA awards announcements. Before I get started, though, I'd like to acknowledge and thank our immediate past president, Jonathan Falk, for his dedication to NOMMA this past year. This past year was unlike anything we would have expected, but with his leadership and guidance, we were able to keep things moving forward. So Jonathan, on behalf of NOMMA, thank you for the work you have done as NOMMA president. Now I would like to pass the mic over to our immediate past president and the mic and the MC for the evening. Do we get to start over? President and MC for the evening, Jonathan Falk.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, everybody, for participating in this special event. We're really excited to have the opportunity to share and acknowledge some of the contributions to the organization. If you've got the opportunity to grab a glass, you can raise it up to the award winners as we go through this. We'll be presenting our association awards to recognize the outstanding members who are committed to the industry and who contribute enormous amounts of time and effort and passion to the work of NOMMA. And we're also excited today to be able to present the top job winners for 2021. And then the final award tonight, or today, will be the winner of the Mitch Heitler Award. So, as is tradition at this event, we want to acknowledge our past president. And everybody knows that Maji was the president for last year. Maji of Artistic Ironworks out of Connecticut started on the board in 2015. In 2016, NOMMA made a strategic alliance to co-locate Metal Fab with Fence Tech, and Maji was a key part of that transition team. Both sort of behind the scenes, working out the details, contributing his thoughts on the financial aspects of it. Maji was a great treasurer for NOMMA. He remembers details in a way that is so valuable that the rest of us don't have to even take notes. He was part of the transition also for NOMMA to begin working with Fusion, our association management company. He spent countless hours working with the new staff of Fusion and creating the partnership that we now come to enjoy with Fusion. In 2020, as president of NOMMA, we had our largest trade show ever at a metal fab in Salt Lake City, and everybody knows what role Maji played in that. He's been very active when he's not dealing with the organization as a whole on code advocacy and education. He traveled out to the Southwest last year to participate in the code conferences. And again, his sharp mind and retention is benefiting the entire organization, whether you know it or not, because we are, it's a big part of what NOMMA does is code advocacy and making sure that the codes are in line with what we're all trying to do in our jobs day to day. In every officer position that Maji has held, which is every one of them, he came to each meeting with his quiet voice and his active mind. He's been both a strategic, he has the strategic view of NOMMA while also crunching the numbers and checking the historical data to ensure that his presentations and recommendations are right for NOMMA and our members. He has been a great consigliere to me over this last year as president, reminding me of what's important about the job on a regular basis. Somewhere in the midst of all this, of course, and most of us know this, he runs his company in Norwalk, Connecticut, and he and his wife Mary Ann became parents of their lovely daughter Olivia. Perhaps we'll see her next year in New Orleans and maybe down the road as a fabricator. So it was just with great pleasure to award the Past President's Award to Maji Jankowski. So next up, we have the Silver Star Award. And again, I can't tell you what a privilege this is to be able to give these out. The Silver Star is presented this year to two very special individuals. Sometimes those things are done quietly that make the greatest impact. And these individuals have contributed not only to NOMMA and NEF, but specifically to our membership. They've recruited and brought new members to NOMMA. They are active on listserv and always willing to assist other members with advice or opinions. It's not that they go above and beyond for NOMMA. Their devotion to NOMMA's success and growth is something that we are all grateful for. And I think we're going to get a slide of Joseph and Patty Coppers. And I got to tell you, every time I'm at Metal Fab, I make sure I spend some time talking with these two to learn about what growth they're doing and what challenges they have with their company. It's always very thoughtful and useful and entertaining. So congratulations to you two. I'm pleased to be able to give this award to you. On our next award, it's the Julius Blum Award. So the Julius Blum Award is a special recognition that is given to either an individual or organization that has made an outstanding contribution to our industry. It can also be given to either a member or a non-member. In this instance, this is a personal privilege for me because this individual brings that high-end knowledge back to NOMMA through education and presentations. He frequently provides technical answers to fellow members' questions on listserv. He represents our industry and our association in a positive manner to many high-level architects. He's also a frequent presenter and educator at the Traditional Building Exhibition and Conference. He has worked diligently, and now we know who it is, to develop Wyman Metalcraft to a broad array of metal products and capabilities. He is an architect of education. And I will just say personally, he provides advice to me throughout the year, either at Metal Fab or we're on the phone with each other every couple of months, talking about business in depth or specific ways of attaching metal to a building. It's all over the place. So it's just easy to give Doug Bracken the Julius Blum Award. So congratulations to you, Doug, my friend and friend of NOMMA for many years and many years to come. Okay, moving right along, our next award is the Frank Kozik Award. This individual has done it all within NOMMA. He is very experienced in many different aspects of architectural fabrication. He's been a chapter president, a chapter treasurer. He's dedicated his time to the NOMMA board. He's also an outstanding volunteer by being on the NEF board, and he's been a chair of NEF as well. If you've ever attended an education session or a training session, more than likely it was being conducted by this person. He has created and executed many different offerings. He's always willing to share his ideas as well as listen to others. He was a teacher in his previous incarnation, or one of them, because he's had a lot. And it seems that he's well suited for it, as he always enjoys helping others learn new things. He's got NOMMA in his heart. If he had a tattoo, it would be on his bicep. Always enlightened others to the benefits of the organization. He endeavors to get participation in NOMMA activities from everyone. He draws out the best in people. He's been, and again, I feel a little just so privileged that these last two people have been instrumental in my growth personally as a leader and as a person and as a business owner. He's always made me feel welcome since the minute I joined NOMMA. He lives and breathes metal fabrication, and his personality is such that it makes it fun. So it's another great honor to give some an award to somebody that's affected everybody in NOMMA. And Roger Carlson, here's your award. And nobody deserves it more than you. So great pleasure to do this. So congratulations to the winners. I'm going to now pass the mic over to Rob Rolls, as he is going to give away an award as well.
Thank you, Jonathan. And my job is to do the Cliff Brown Award. When the NOMMA Education Foundation was established, the Board of Trustees was approached by the president of Hallmark Iron Works, Charles Mercer, expressing his willingness to support the foundation through a generous annual donation and the establishment of the Cliff Brown Award to recognize contributions to the education of the industry. This award honors Cliff Brown, who was the founder of Hallmark Iron. Mr. Brown always believed in the importance of giving back to the industry that had been good to him and his company. In this vein, Mr. Mercer wanted to continue recognizing outstanding efforts in the area of education for the ornamental and miscellaneous metals industry. Thus, the Cliff Brown Award was established and has been recognizing outstanding contributions to educating the industry since 2002. This year's recipient served as a NOMMA board member and continued on after that by volunteering on the NEF Board of Trustees. He is an active participant, he was an active participant on the Education Committee then, but he is actively involved in his local chapter. He makes an effort to attend as many chapter meetings as possible, even going above and beyond and hosting a chapter meeting or two. This individual makes an effort to share his knowledge on listserv. The messages provide answers, but they also include a touch of his personality within the message or within his question. If you have seen a message from him, it most likely brought a smile to your face. He is always willing to help or provide assistance, making others want to help him out in return. He values NOMMA personally and professionally. He is someone that people enjoy catching up with, especially with his great sense of humor. He has dedicated time to NOMMA while raising a family and growing a business. NOMMA has been and continues to be lucky to call him one of their own. And it is definitely a great pleasure because this individual is older than me, so I consider him sort of a mentor. But our 2021 Cliff Brown Award goes to Greg Terrell of Division 5 Metalworks. Good job, Greg. Jonathan, back to you.
He's not older than you.
He is.
No way. No way. Okay. Thanks, Rob.
No problem.
I'm thrilled that Greg got that award. It's perfect. That's just great news. So just everybody, if you found a way to the beer bottle or the water glass or whatever you're toasting with, please do so. Just to all our winners. We're just thrilled with this cohort. So on to the top job. Christian DiFrancesco, our top job chair, is going to announce the winners of the 2021 Top Job competition. Here you go, Christian.
This year was a challenge to say the least, but we're excited that we did have great participation in Top Job. The quality of entrance did not suffer given the situation that we're in. The Top Job competition is a peer-judged competition created to honor outstanding work. This year we have 12 categories to award. We will begin with category B, driveway gates forged. The bronze medal goes to Arts Work Unlimited. The silver medal goes to East Coast Ornamental Welding. And the gold goes to Robert Thomas Iron Design. Category C, interior railings, ferrous non-forged. The bronze goes to Artistic Ironworks LLC. The silver goes to Artistic Metalworks Corp. And the gold goes to Finelli Ironworks. Category E, interior railings, ferrous and non-ferrous forged. The bronze goes to Iron Masters Inc. The silver to Compass Ironworks. And the gold goes to Gilmore Metalsmithing Studio and Forging. Category F, exterior railings and fences. The bronze goes to Magnum Companies. The silver to MDO Welding and Fabrication Inc. And the gold goes to Wyman Metalcraft. Category H, furniture and accessory fabrication non-forged. The bronze goes to Living Design Studios. The silver to Wyman Metalcraft. And the gold to MDO Welding and Fabrication Inc. Category I, furniture and accessories forged. The bronze goes to Artswork Unlimited Inc. The silver to Gilmore Metalsmithing Studio and Forging. And the gold goes to Maynard Studios Inc. Category K, gates and doors forged. The bronze goes to Robert Thomas Iron Design. The silver goes to Artswork Unlimited Inc. And the gold goes to Klom and Sons Inc. Category L, the bronze goes to Big D Metalworks. The silver goes to Emerald Ironworks Inc. And the gold goes to Crystal Metalworks. Category M, Stairs Complete Residential. The bronze goes to Living Design Studios. The silver goes to Maxwell Metalworks LLC. And the gold goes to Park Studios LLC. Category N, Structures and Miscellaneous. The bronze goes to Paris Soleil. The silver goes to Keeler Ironworks. And the gold goes to Magnum Companies. Category O, Unusual Ornamental. The bronze goes to Magnum Companies. The silver to MDO Welding and Fabrication Inc. And the gold goes to Foreman Fabricators Inc. Category Q, Art and Sculpture. The bronze goes to Artswork Unlimited. The silver goes to Magnum Companies Inc. And the gold goes to Crystal Metalworks. And last but not least, we have the Mitch Heitler Award. There was much debate amongst the Mitch Heitler Committee because of the number of qualified people that were up for the award. The Mitchell Heitler Award for Excellence is the highest craftsmanship award given by NOMMA, and it's presented to one of the gold top job winners as selected by a panel of judges. As I said, the panel of judges went back and forth a number of times selecting this, and our hats off to those who did enter and for those who were deserving, but we can only have one winner. And the winner of the 2021 Mitch Heitler Award is Robert Thomas Iron Design from North Charleston, South Carolina. If we could have everyone raise your glass and cheers to all of our top job award winners. Thank you for everyone who participated and also for all of you who voted. Back to you, Jonathan.
Great job, Christian. Thanks a lot. I know it was your first year of chairing the top job, and it obviously was the hardest year for anyone. And I think terrific job. I hope you're doing this for years to come. I want to thank everybody for their continued support of NOMMA throughout this last year, and to all the award winners. All awards will be shipped off, and the NOMMA staff will be reaching out to you this coming week to confirm the shipping address for the awards. Once you receive your award, please take a picture and send it to the staff so we can share your images throughout the year. It's been a terrifically difficult year, and all these awards, you know, have a little extra spice on them this year because of what we've all had to go through and to accomplish all these amazing projects. Be sure to leave the date for Metal Fab 2022 open. Book it on your calendar. Don't leave it open. I mean, book it on your calendars. Lock it in for February 15th through the 18th. We're going to be in Louisiana. I hope everybody out there, I hope to see everybody there. And, you know, we all just miss each other and can't wait to see everybody in person. Thanks again.